Good evening and good morning. Wherever you are, it's afternoon here in Oceanside, California on a beautiful but really windy day. So the winds of change are blowing. And I prefaced this video with what can I do for my country? What can I do right now that I am good at that can help people who are stuck in their houses? And what I do best is I help people to move, get inside their bodies, and in any chair, any that and dressed in anything, and within 5 minutes I can make your back and hips feel better in, well, any chair, but one that doesn't have wheels preferably. So if you'd like to try it, because you're just going to be sitting down, hi Joseph, I'm going to demonstrate it, okay? So visualizing is one of the most important things that we can do right now, since we have this time that we've been given, been sent to our rooms to go and think about some things and get in touch with ourselves and dig deep and find out what it is that makes us really passionate and how we can help and serve, right? So I'd like you to imagine yourself as a glass person. So you're completely transparent. And you can pick a color, any color you like. And what you're going to do is sit in your chair as far back and as straight up as you possibly can. This is a little folding one, so it's perfect for me. With your heels directly under your knees so that you can see your feet. Okay, and inside your shoe, or whether you've got bare feet or not, you want to spread those toes as wide as you can and push them down into your sea of melted chocolate. Okay, so you have a sea of melted chocolate, and then you're going to make right angles with your body. So these are all going to be right angles, coming up, feeling the back rest on your back, and then letting your shoulders settle down so that you can feel relaxed. Reaching your head up into the air. Take these glasses off for a second. And feeling a crown being placed on your head. So if you close your eyes for a second and imagine yourself being made of glass, and then pick your color and suck it through your feet until your whole glass person is filled up completely, right to the ends of your fingers, the folds of your ears, and the ends of your hairs. Oh, here comes Sammy. And then you blow it out of your head like a fountain. So until you're glass again. And so this is a little an exercise in concentration that I had to learn, and I'm still learning, since meditation was never really part of my practice before. Oh gosh. And so 3 breaths as like that. There's a little pause between the breaths, and I'm still learning this myself. Okay, so you breathe in until you're full of the color. It's really, really emanating inside your glass person form. And then when it blows out of your head, you can make that fountain as big and as huge as you like. I like to imagine it going right around the whole entire planet. So that whole color infuses whichever color you begin to choose. So in through your feet, out through your head, and I learned this from Elizabeth Peru. Thank you, Elizabeth. And then you reverse that, which is actually easier, because when you're pouring something down, it's easier to imagine it filling up, right? So you pick your color, you let it fill you up, you wait until it's full, you have that little pause between your breath, and you blow it out your feet. And I love to imagine it, again, just draping and dripping over the earth. So that's how you get present. And honestly, if you all see me and you know me and all the things I do and jump around and carry on, there was a time when I didn't believe that I would ever be able to carry on. And I'm happy to say that I'm better than ever now. But it took about 4 years for me to wallow around in my own pit and then get sick enough of feeling sick and tired and do what I needed to do to get out of it. So if you have a chair, just kind of sit in it for a moment, and I want you to just go back into that assumed position of right angles. Think about zipping up a zip and putting on a corset, tying every little string, and then kind of relaxing into that. Okay, so you do your 3 breaths. Now I want you to press down into your whole foot. So imagine that your footprint, you've got your chocolate that's seeped through your toes because you pushed it down into the melted chocolate. The whole foot. I can see people are looking, yay! And then it closed over your ankle, and now it's like a block of chocolate, so you can't really move it. It's stuck. Okay, so this is where my Grounded Cross Training the Nooks and Crannies program actually kind of starts, like grounding yourself, right? So you grounded your foot, your whole foot, right down to the ends of your tippy-tip toes. And then you're just going to press straight up. So if you, which you're pressing actually down, makes you go up. So again, a lot of my stuff is a result of doing something else, right? So as a result of pushing down into the floor, you are going to go up. Depending on how big your bubble butt is, it's going to be a couple of inches or maybe not at all. And it may take a little while to kind of feel this, because this is what this is about. So if you're in your body by going in already and putting some color in there, blowing it out, whether it's through your feet or your head, you're present, right? So you're going to press and press. And this you can do on any chair, really. I mean, in the couch, it's going to be different. But the action is the same. By pushing down through your foot, you're going to squeeze those butt cheeks. And if you hold it up there, without holding your breath or tensing up in the rest of your body, you're going to feel those muscles, you're going to feel them work. So if there's anyone who's feeling this, let me know. That is your first exercise, okay? So once you've done that, and you stop, and you just notice what you've created in just that little tiny movement, whether you're waiting for a plane, you're on a plane, in a conference, well, now not so much anymore, but stuck at home. Then the second one, let me give you 3 of these today. Second one is by keeping your back against the backrest and looking down at your knees. You want to slide one knee forward and pull the other one back. And the way in which you'll know is that at the back of your chair, one part of the back of your hips will leave and the other one will push against the chair. And your feet are still not moving, by the way. Feet are stuck in concrete block of chocolate. Every single toe, every single part of your foot. And again, a lot of the time, just by doing 2 minutes of this particular move, breathing and relaxing into it will really and truly ease out your hips. And I guess, this doesn't take much. And you can do it pretty much anywhere. But here's the one you want to watch out for, because when I used to teach my seniors, they would say that it looked like somebody was about to have a fart. So just watch out that no one's really looking. But this is the next one, right? So you're going to sit up away from your backrest. And I like to use the slingshot of the belly button. So I breathe in and then I push myself off. Okay? So once you're up, you're going to reach down with your elbows again. Just relax your hands on your knees. And your crown's going up into the air. Keeping your feet down. This is your test. Look. Feet down. Hold them down. You're going to lift up one butt cheek. Like so watch out for it. And then put it down. And then lift up the other one. Put it down. Lift up. Put it down. Lift up. Put it down. So keep lifting it up. But watch out that you're not lifting that heel. Because you want to. It's a natural thing that you're going to want to do. The more you press down on that heel, though, the more you lift your hip up towards your rib. And if your shoulder's not lifting, there's a very small space between. You can even repeat one side till you get it in your Spider-Man suit. And that's another thing I forgot to mention, right? Is your Spider-Man suit. fascia. You're wearing it like a wetsuit that encapsulates your entire body, and it has a memory of its own. So anything that you've ever done in your life is recorded in that wonderful Spider-Man suit that we call the fascia. Just FYI. So that was your third one. Second. Okay? No, we've done 3. So first of all, it's the squeeze. Okay? You're just pushing down to squeeze up. Pushing down to squeeze up. With a flat foot. Try to make sure that the entire pressure of the whole footprint is pushing equally, because it makes a difference in your awareness. Okay? And if you're not quite sure, hold it up. Hold it up. I mean, pressing down to squeeze and wait. Okay? And then see what else is going on. Because this is all also about differentiation. We are differentiating between the lower part of our bodies and the upper part of our bodies. We're differentiating between moving that belly button in and out. And we'll go into this a little bit further. But I'd love to offer the Sapphires something that they can do. And that means I'm going to have to stay up until quite late at night, because for you, 8:30 in the morning is going to be my 11:30. Which is no problem, because I work with my brother anyway, most nights of the week. On Skype, we have so much fun in this lounge. And my specialty really is working in small spaces. So you've experienced just 3 different things on my chair program, which is Grounded Cross Training, the nooks and crannies. And I have a page on Facebook that you can go ahead and join if you like there. And I would love to show you the Heiser maneuver, which is how to get on the ground and back up again with technique and intention and smooth elegance. And then teach you some exercises that would be fabulous once you're down on the floor. And then also help you to get up really easily, put it into your muscle memory bank that nobody can steal out of, and your interest's not going to go away, because all that stuff in your bank is still there, and you can add to it all the time. And so this is how we change the way we age. So I hope you're going to join me 8:30 for Sapphires, and let's do it on Mondays and Fridays for now. If you want me to do it more, I will. Okay, so I'll teach you a little bit about how to get into your body, move in your body on a chair without getting up, okay? And I'll teach you how to sit down properly and get up properly, right? Because we do it with a push-up and a lowering, okay? And if you want to, I'll teach you how to do a balance on the chair as well. Because that's also something that we can all learn, but you'll start on the floor. So just so you know, this is really for you guys, the ones that are not really all that keen on doing exercise. You don't really maybe want to like get into a set of skin tight lycra. You just want to get something nice and comfortable to wear. And then let's work through the leverage method, which is how we're going to get down and up from the floor, because leverage is my other modality. So I have a sitting one, a standing one, and we'll go through a couple of flows that you can learn and teach anyone that's interested in learning how to keep your range of motion around your joints, because that's what we want to do. If we've got a hinge joint, we want it to hinge to the max. We want it to do a maximum rotation if it's a ball and socket, and we want to be able to get down on the floor and stand up easily and be flexible. So hips are a big thing. We can go into some stretching, and I'd love to hear some feedback. I know the last time I offered to entertain you guys, you wanted me to sing with my guitar and all kinds of strange weird things, and maybe we can get around to that. But for now, let me show you what I really know how to do the best. So send me a DM if you want to be on my Zoom call, because I'm going to do it on Zoom so that we can all, but you'll learn how to do it, Mary, if you ever did it before. So that we can all get together and do some fun stuff. Okay? So, fuss bait, you oaks, really, it's not as bad. And just let me tell you, because we're a little bit in on this. We're in on this, right, here in California. And it really is a beautiful day, by the way. See my flag? Gorgeous, gorgeous day out there. We're learning a little bit about being in this situation, right? Because it's here to teach us a lot of things. And I can't tell you how excited I feel about this opportunity to be able to really, really step up, because it took a little bit for me to do that, and share what it is that I do best, because I know you all need it right now. This is like where we're going to be. So let's work out on our floor. It's not, we don't have to have a big place at all. A really, really small, and it's not even a workout per se. Really, it's movement. It's about getting your range of motion around your joints. And if you like it and you want to step it up, then I'll tell you how to do that too. But for now, if you're someone who either dislikes exercise, a little bit of an aversion to it, a little bit of a dodger, then come and try that with me. So here it is, California time. It would be 11:30 at night, which you guys will probably watch the replay unless you want to just relax with me and do some gentle movement. And South Africa will be 8:30 in the morning. Okay, tomorrow morning, Friday, because it's still Thursday this side, and I will see you then. So you guys stay safe and fuss bait. Bye-bye.